All right, Vinay, why don't you grab another sample bag and I can put you on it.
I got one. What we have here is what's the name? This is from Lafayette Interior Fashions, their Genesis line. We've got the roller shades, Roman shades, and panel track. All right, so what this bag has is, as you can tell, plenty of different samples of fabric material that's available for a Roman shade, a roller shade, and a panel track. Let's see what those are. So this is your standard roller shade, um, fabric material, top cassette with a valance and a bottom rail. They come in options where it's cordless, where you can just pull it up and down. This one is actually remote control, so you can use a remote and move it up and down. These two over here are your standard Roman shades, right? Fabric material with a pleat design. Um, Also has a valance style fold over on top. Comes with a bottom rail with hardwood uh, handles to use the blind. Or you get a loop control that you can pull down and release so that it can go up and down. Right? Roman shades are typically fabric made. They come with these folds and pleats, and it gives them their traditional Roman shade look. All right, so let's look at what's in this bag. So the way that this bag, like many of the other sample bags we've looked at, is it's laid out very similar to those. Comes with a brochure and a lookbook. Gives us the different colors of the cassettes, and you get all these different, sample fabrics that are available to be used in any of the products. Now, we have three different levels of the fabric itself. If you come closer here, Emily, you'll see a numbering system from 1 to 5. What that is,
Pick that up again.
well,
Go ahead, just start from
yeah,
what that is.
right. So if you look closer, you'll see a numbering system from 1 to 5. And what that is 1 represents the amount of light the fabric lets through. 5 represents, so we go up in scale. So 1 represents the least amount of light let through, and 5 represents the most amount of light that comes through the fabric. So let's step over to the window. We'll turn off the lights so we can see that example. We'll hold the blind fabric sample up and we'll look at it through light filtering through our window here. Right, so what I have here is I have a sample that has a openness of 1%. That means the fabric lets in 1% of light that comes from the outside. This one is 3%, and the next one is at the 5% rated uh, light filtering amount. So let's hold these up and you'll kind of see at 1%, it lets in a little bit of light, but there's still a lot of privacy, right? Then we have the 3%, so that lets in a little bit more light, okay? And then the last one, so as you can tell, that lets in more than the 1 or 3%. So there's different levels of options on this product line where you can choose how much light you want to filter through inside your house versus how much complete room darkening you want. So that's an option that you get to choose from.